beauties. Welcome back to the Blossoming Beauties channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Tanya. We talk about all things beauty related, the feminine heart, the feminine spirit, faith, basically all things about living beautifully. Today I am excited to do the video that I'm going to do. If you don't know me, I am a makeup artist. I have been a makeup artist. I was certified 19 years ago, and I've worked on again, off again in the beauty industry since then. About a year and a half ago, I wanted to find a solution for something that I thought not only I would be interested in, but I had a hunch women would be interested in. We're going to talk about brows. Everybody knows how important a good brow is. Brows frame the face. Brows can make us look younger as we're aging. A lot of women have gotten into microblading. Most of us pencil in, powder in, gel in our brows on a daily basis. I'm not a huge day-to-day makeup wearer, but one thing that I'm pretty consistent in and always have been is touching up my brows. I have a couple of little bald patches, and then I do have like a scar right in here somewhere from a skiing injury when I was a kid. It's like a good old battle wound. I'm all about a big brow. I know not everybody is, right? Brows are super personal, just like a woman and her lipstick. But I am all about big brows. For me, big brows. So I started researching. I was like, gosh, there's got to be an alternative to microblading. Not everybody can afford microblading. Not everybody is willing to commit to the permanency of microblading. And then the upkeep is something that we really have to be mindful of with time and finances. And it's just not something that everybody is willing to commit to. So I started digging around and I started doing some research to see what other brow alternatives were out there rather than microblading. And I found something called Henna Brows. Now, it was pretty popular in Australia at the time, but I couldn't find anybody in the Sacramento area that was doing it. There were a couple of places down in LA that were doing it. And so after several months of doing research, I settled in on a company that I wanted to try. I was really excited about this company. They were more on the natural end of products, and also they had a give back. So when you purchase product from them, they actually help with human trafficking relief, which is something I'm very passionate about. So I was like, okay, yeah, even if the product sucks, at least my money is going to a good cause. But you guys, the product did not suck. I have to say, I've been playing around with this product. I've been taking clients. I've been building clientele up until COVID hit with this Henna Brow beauty treatment. And the majority of my clients have come back for more. I have some clients who have had it done, probably like 4 or 5 times now. And so they're just really happy with their results. What I thought would be fun for us to do today is talk about this new trend, and then I'm going to do my brows. Now, I already penciled in my brows this morning. I did a Costco run with my mom. This is barefaced, except for mascara and brows. Henna Brows will last up to 5 weeks. Some say up to 6. I would say up to 5 or 6 weeks. So let me explain to you what Henna Brows are, what the benefits of Henna Brows are, and then I'm going to let you guys watch me do my brows so you get an idea of what this thing is all about. So Henna Brows are a natural alternative to brow tinting. When you're tinting your brows, you're using dye, and it literally just dyes the hair of the brow. It lasts for about 2 weeks. The difference with Henna Brows is it's not just dyeing the hairs, it's tinting the skin behind hair. Think about when we get henna done, right? It like penetrates through the skin, and the skin holds on to that henna for like about a week or 2. The same thing happens with Henna Brows. So you can get up to 2 weeks of tinting behind the hair, which will give you a much fuller brow look. And then it also dyes your natural hair, which is great, especially for more mature clientele. As we get older, our hair gets gray and our brows can get gray, and so it will dye the brows and taint the skin behind the brows, giving you a fuller and more defined brow. We talked about how getting your brows hennaed can create a denser, fuller, thicker, more youthful looking brow. But there are some other benefits that I've found. I've been doing this for almost a year now on myself, and I can honestly say I believe that it is making my hair grow in thicker and more. Now, where there's scar tissue, obviously from injury, I'm not going to have hair grow there. But I have noticed that my brows have been getting fuller, and the only thing that I've really changed is I've been doing henna brows. And so I was looking into that to see, like, is that just a Tanya thing or is that a legitimate thing? And it's a legitimate thing. Henna actually can strengthen the hair and cause the hair to grow in more. So I'm just saying that's a pretty good benefit. It's actually something that's causing your brow hairs to grow in thicker and more full. So it's a pretty simple treatment process. Basically, we're going to clean up the brows to make sure that there's nothing on there, no product, no oils. We're going to apply the product. I have a product line that ranges from blonde all the way to dark brown, and then there's like a golden brown in the middle for more redhead. I'm going to go with the dark brown. I could go, honestly, I can go light, medium, and dark. I can do all of them, but I really like a dark brow. So I'm gonna do the dark brow. Now, that might be too bold, that might be uncomfortable for you, but we always obviously customize what you need. Scary looking. The very first time that I ever did my henna brows, I freaked out at this point. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is really scary. But I pressed through the unknown and I pressed through the fear, and I was actually really happy with the final results. So we're gonna let this process. All right, so let's talk about some aftercare when you get your henna brows done. One, you don't want to get them wet. You don't want to put any oily products or face washes or anything. You want to avoid the brows as much as possible for 24 hours. If you do that, you will get a longer wear out of the henna. The results will last a lot longer. Two, they recommend that we stay out of the sun. So no tanning beds, no sunbathing. Stay out of the sun for 24 hours. Kind of like when you get a facial, right? You don't want to mess with the skin after you get a facial. You want to leave the brows alone for 24 hours. You don't want to put pencil or powder or anything like that on the brows. Just leave them alone for 24 hours if you can. If you do, you will get a longer wear out of your treatment. And then also, henna brows can range anywhere from $35 to $125, depending on where you live and who's doing them. If this is a treatment that you're interested in and you want to contact me and you live in the Sacramento area, I would love to meet you face to face, and I would love for you to try henna brows, and I would be honored to be the one that gets to work with you. But if you're not in the Sacramento area, I would just Google it. Google henna brows and then your area and see if anybody pops up. To be honest with you, a lot of people have yet to hear about this, but I will tell you what, since a year and a half ago when I first started looking into this product and I purchased my kit and I started moving from there, and I told you there was no one in the area, there were very few people in LA, it's already begun to explode. There's several people in the Sacramento area that are doing it. People are Googling it, researching it, curious about it. So I really believe that we are on the front end of what is going to be very trendy. Okay, my friends, I am so sorry, but we're doing the best that we can, but my computer is now full of, its storage space is full. So I realized that me applying it didn't get caught on film and other things didn't get caught on film. So I'm gonna use my cell phone and we're just gonna have to deal. We're just gonna have to deal. The brows have been setting for a while now. Again, don't freak out. It's not gonna look like this when we're finished, okay? And remember, we did do the dark brown because I do like a bolder color. Now, the longer you let the henna sit, the deeper it penetrates into the skin, the darker of a result you're gonna get. So depending on how dark you want them, you can let them sit for longer or for a lesser amount of time. We're gonna let it sit for like another 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna remove it and see what it looks like. So we'll be right back. So honestly, I have lost track of time because I've been dealing with technical difficulties. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the henna brow from the brows and we're gonna see the after. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm gonna have to do another video another time so you guys can see the whole process from beginning to finish, but at least you'll get to see the before and the after, and you'll get to learn a little bit more about what henna brows are all about. Because remember, it's not about perfection. It's about persistent perseverance. Seriously, that's like becoming my motto with this channel. Okay, but it's good. It's a good lifestyle model. All right, I want you guys to take a look and see. This one is removed. This one is still processing. See? It's not so scary. That's it, you guys. Brows done. Put some mascara on in the morning, put your moisturizer on, put your sunscreen on, and you're good to go. That is some low maintenance beauty, if I do say so myself. I honestly love it. I truly love it. I wouldn't be making a video about it if I wasn't excited about it and I didn't feel like there were benefits to it. It's just one less thing to do. Not that we have to do it, but if we're doing it anyways, why not find a solution so we don't have to do it as often? I have been really happy with the outcome on myself, not my COVID hair, and on the clients that I've gotten to work with. So if you're in Sacramento and you're interested, then please contact me. I would love to work with you. If you're out of Sacramento and you're curious about this, then I hope that you find somebody in your area. And if you have any other questions about Henna Brow, please leave a comment below and let me know. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I've got so much other good content that I plan on sharing with you guys in the upcoming weeks and months. My heart is just rumbling with stuff, and I try to like balance it. Lighter stuff with more like soul, spirit stuff, right? Because it's all a part of living beautifully. Thanks so much for sharing your space with me today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Welcome to my bathroom, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you again